Hey, Desiree here with Soul Path Astrology and this week's Oracle card readings. Woohoo! This video is for card three, and this was your selection. This is what you got. Before I reveal it, though, as always, I do invite you to hit like if you enjoyed these videos, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And if you hit the notification bell, then you'll get notified as soon as they're posted, which is often hours and hours and hours before they hit social media. Okay, without further ado, here you go. If this was your card, this is what you've got, the Four of Swords. Before I get into the intimate details of this card, though, one other thing. I do want to invite you to watch to the end. There is a link to both other cards that will be here. And the three of these cards really go together this week, which is why I'm doing that. And also, I want to invite you to stick out these readings. Like I've noticed that oftentimes people drop off after the first minute, minute and a half, but the real meat in these happens after the first 2 or 3 minutes. That's when I seem to drop into the really good parts. And so I just want to invite you to sit at just see if you can get into that 3 minute mark and see if there's something that really arises out of that for you. There's more meat, more juice, more goodness. Okay. So without further ado, Four of Swords is what you got. Now, the first two cards in this reading, which were very much about slowing down, and they were reversed, and they really speak to what I want to talk about with the Four of Swords, which is this card is about resting, about not making decisions. It's about really becoming into yourself and reassessing. Often, this card will show up in a reading when there has been huge transitions, huge work, job loss, relationship loss, moving, career, these things that are generally, would be foundation stones that would bring a sense of security. And they've been shaken up. And the Four of Swords is inviting you into like, be at rest, be at cause inside your own energetic space for a little while and just give yourself an opportunity to reassess, right? This is indicating that you've really come to a milestone in your life and there needs to be a pause. A pause where you can assess what happened. You can do sort of like a moratorium, a post-mortem on where you've been, what you've accomplished, the milestones that you have achieved before making a new decision. Like this is really an invitation to rest and to recenter and to reconnect with your inner guidance system. The Four of Swords is like it comes on the heels of the Three of Wands or Three of Swords rather, and the Three of Swords often has a lot of betrayal. It has heartbreak. It has a lot of challenging, painful energy. And the four is like a nest. It's like inviting you into that place of softness and of consideration and of self attunement. And this would also be like a nervous system recalibration and an opportunity to return to your center place, creating that space. And if you want help creating that space, if you want help creating that nest where it's okay to regulate your nervous system, maybe you want to make use of my nervous system, we can co-regulate together and you can find that stillness so that true wisdom can well up, right? I can't remember who said it, or it's some wise old saying, which I'm sure I'm going to butcher, but it's basically you can't see in muddy water, right? You can't have clear sight in churning, turned up muddy water. So this is that opportunity to still your mind, still your doing so that it can clear. So the water can clear and you can get a much clearer idea about what your next move is. So yeah, I hope that that landed. Like I said, if you watch to the end, there's going to be two video links so you can maybe watch all three of them and see how they all correlate together and speak to that place in you that needs to be seen and heard. That's the whole idea here, right? Is like acknowledging and seeing those places within and arriving for them so that you can extract the goodness, extract the wisdom and the gifts from every moment. Oh, yeah. Hope that landed. Love you guys as always. We will see you again soon. And I always look forward to your comments too. So please feel free. Okay. Love ya.